Lincoln Not So Live.
Lincoln Not So Live.
It's Lincoln Not So Live. It's Lincoln Not So Live. Lincoln Not So Live. We're going to introduce some of our Lincoln staff. Let's learn more about them. Who are you?
Well, I am a physical education teacher here at Lincoln, and I have worked here for 10 years.
This is my 13th year. So I taught the preschool that was here for 4 years, and then this is my 9th year in kindergarten.
I am the 5th and 6th grade resource teacher, and this is my 2nd year here at Lincoln.
My role at Lincoln is 5th grade. I teach 5th grade.
How long have you worked at Lincoln?
I have worked at Lincoln for 14 years.
I am a special education para. I've been here for about a year and a half.
Role at Lincoln.
I'm a Lincoln secretary.
How long have you been working at Lincoln?
I've been working here for a very, very long time, since 1989. Do you know how long that is?
No.
That is 30 years.
Wow. What is your favorite part about your job?
And when in kindergarten, we focus a lot on our friendships and being kind to each other. So when I see other kids being kind and filling buckets, that makes me really excited.
My favorite part about my job is the fact that I feel like most kids like PE, and so I get to make kids feel happy and smile, and that makes me feel good about myself. Plus, they're learning how to stay healthy for a lifetime.
My favorite part of my job is getting to be with all the young kids at Lincoln. They tell really funny stories, and they like to tell me jokes, and I just really like that. And I like the people that I work with, Mrs. Keener, Mr. Bryant.
My favorite part of working here is working with all the kids, and then I get to work with the different grades, and then I also get to work with a lot of different teachers.
My favorite part is definitely see students grow and succeed, so that's my favorite part.
Is getting to work with kids and get to know different kids every single year. Every single year there are similar kids, kids are still different, and it's fun getting to know different personalities and making connections with them and their families. And I also love teaching them things like that I'm passionate about, like reading and writing.
Who said it?
I coach my son's baseball team, and I help coach my daughter's softball teams and soccer teams, and I really like being active with them and watching them do the things that they love to do.
I'm currently helping my parents move to North Carolina, so.
I played softball when I was in high school.
I have been to 14 different countries and 29 different national parks.
That's a lot.
I used to be a cosmetologist before I started working at Lincoln School.
I really like to travel and meet new people and experience new things, and my husband and I have a bucket list of seeing all 50 states at some point in our lives.
Coming up next, let's see what the 4th graders have to say about their poetry unit. In 4th grade, we're doing poetry, and we publish them on our locker. The poems we put on our locker are poems that we've made. We learned about using line breaks and editing as we write the poems. There are many different themes of poems. Well, now you'll see an example of a poem. This is my poem. It's my only published poem. It's about my sister. Charlie. She's my sister. She loves coral, unicorns, and ballet. She has deep hazel eyes and bangs. Sweet, funny, magical.
I had the opportunity to eat lunch with a group of kinder, first and second grade kids, and then a group of third, fourth, fifth, and sixth grade kids. And I chose their names out of a bucket that had all of their grade level red tickets inside. And the reward was an opportunity to sit down and eat lunch with me. I asked our kinder through second grade group if they could change one thing about school, what would it be? And the consensus in the group was that we needed to add a taco blaster to our school. So whenever you are hungry, you could just have a taco appear on your desk. It was a lot of fun.
How can students earn red tickets?
So we have red tickets, and students may see staff having them on their lanyard. We have red tickets because we want to work really hard to recognize kids that are doing their job. We know we have most of our kids that are here doing everything we ask of them every day, and we want to make sure we notice as many of them as possible.
Will you be drawing more names again?
I will. So at the end of April, I will have a date that the teachers bring all their tickets down, and I will draw out names, and I will be looking forward to another lunch, and hopefully I'll be able to do the same at the end of May as we're ending up the school year.
Let's hear from Mrs. Joe about the Spectrum Project.
If you don't know what the Spectrum Project is, it's something for kids that we hold here at Lincoln, kids who have different abilities, and they come and they get to be in music, and they get to do some movement, a lot of dance, drama, and they get to be in art for 20 minutes, and they rotate around. And then at the end of our times together at Lincoln, we put on a show, which we did this past Sunday. And we did that at Gallagher, so that's really fun to perform at Gallagher. There's a balloon drop at the end, and it was really exciting. One of the really neat things, I think, is that these kids that come to Spectrum, they can't always participate in basketball or soccer or some of the things that everyone else can do. And so they have this special thing they get to come and do, and they really look forward to it, and they are starting to really look forward to their friends that they've known from previous years, and it's a great way for them to socialize. So it's a cool thing. Thanks for asking about it.
So what's going on in third grade? Third grade students have been making petitions, and a petition is where it's a type of opinion writing where you have an opinion piece and it's placed for people to sign.
Why third graders are making petitions is because we have an opinion writing lesson.
You can find them at Miss Finsmeyer's class and the other third grade classes, Miss Moody's and Miss Alvin's. Littering needs to stop. This is one of the petitions that our class wrote. If you sign this petition, that means you will help stop littering in Miss Finsmeyer's class.
If you want your afternoon recesses to be longer, sign this petition.
And this petition is about bullying. If you sign this, you'll help stop bullying around the school.
There are many more
petitions in the third grade hallway.
Let's hear from Mrs. Drow about all city vocal quiet.
At Lincoln, kids can choose to be in chorus. And then for honors chorus, they let me know they were interested and that they could make it to the early morning rehearsals. But we did also have to have an audition because we had more kids than we could actually accept. So
that's great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have a tough week of testing ahead of us. Let's hear what some of our students have to say about it.
So 3rd grade and up is taking Iowa assessments, and we're making distance for everybody, and they have positive messages like good job and do your best.
Remember to sleep well.
If you get done early, wait for everybody else to get done before you start talking.
If you see the sign, remember to be quiet.
Make sure to be quiet. If people are testing you, make sure to be quiet when you see these signs.
Remember your hallway basics when you see these signs.
We might not be doing this test, but kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd grades need to be quiet while people are testing.
Dress in comfy clothes. And you go outside as much as you can. And you ask your parents to make you healthy food. Get enough sleep.
Good luck!
Good luck, students who are taking the ISAP test next week. I hope you get enough sleep. Good luck on your test, students. Be sure to eat healthy.
Good luck, Lincoln students!